Hi everyone, it's Helen here and thank you for joining me today. So today we're going to be making a Gable box. So I have half of it already cut out here and I'll just quickly go through with what you're going to be needing to make this project. So I've used my Simply Made Crafts die. This is the Gable box die set, and I'll also be using the alphabet die set too. So I'll be spelling the word spooky, or you can put someone's name on there, and everything will be linked down below. And we'll also be using Simply Cards and Papercraft issue 208. I know 209 is now out and it's the Christmas themed one, so I'm super excited about that one too. But I want to make the most out of this autumn set here. So this is the gift that you get with issue 208, and these trees here, these just remind me of like Halloween spooky silhouette themes, just like this, especially when it's against a purpley sort of backdrop. So again, everything is linked down below. So as you may have noticed, I have a gradient here, so it goes lighter at the bottom and it's more of a darker purple at the top. And you can actually do this with your inks and your blending brushes and your sponges and things, but I have cheated. I have done it the super easy way, so my arm is not going to get tired doing this. I have basically just printed this out. So let's move over now to my other screen where I'll show you exactly how to do it. Okay, so you need to get yourself over to canva.com and I'll link that down below, and this is absolutely perfect for making thumbnails and pictures. So I'll just show you down below there. You can go to the card section. Now this is a menu for everything that you need to choose from. So I've clicked on card and I'm also going to click on blank card, and this is just super easy. So here we have on the left here loads of options that you can just pop on there, and it's pre-printed. And here we have a landscape. I've recently used that one, or you can just choose bold colors. And further down, let's just delete that one, we can click undo, and then further down we have other backgrounds as well. So we have gradients here. Now the gradients is what we're after, and I need like a purpley pink one, and I know there's some down the bottom. So most of these images are free, but if you do sign up, you can actually get the more premium photos. So there's the pink one and there is the purple one. These two are free, so I've clicked on that one. So if we click on the top right, you can download, and I'm going to do the PDF print and then click download. So if you need to re-watch this, watch this fast, as I did actually go through those steps quite fast. Just watch the video again for that little bit. And at the bottom there, at the bottom right, bottom left, it's downloaded, so I just got to click on that and then I can print it from there. Okay, so I've now printed that out. So I've printed two out and I've done this one already. So let's grab the die out and then run that through. So I want the darkest part at the top, so you are going to be needing a large format die cutting machine for this. So I have the Gemini. That will take A4. This is a very big die and you won't get a lot of leftovers from this. So let's run that through. Okay, so I'm being super careful here. If you've literally just printed these off, leave your cardstock a little bit of time to dry, because if you add tape on here it could take the top layer off. So just be super careful about that. Okay, so you should have something that looks like that now. So that is really super an easy, quick way instead of getting all your sponges out. Okay, so I'm going to grab out now my stamping platform. I love this one because I can come off the edge here, which I need to do with this particular one. So I'm just going to line everything up here to make sure it's all straight. I'm going to grab my stamp. I'm going to be using these two at the bottom here, and I'm also going to be using VersaFine in Onyx Black. And another thing that you'll probably find quite handy is just to have a cloth as well. So I've placed that down. This does have a line here, so I'm avoiding that line here. press that down, and then I'm just going to ink up. Sorry if you're getting a glare from my lighting. So I'm just going to quickly ink all this up, but I am going to avoid this line here. If you're using the Tim Holtz one, try not to get ink on there like that. You don't want that to happen, because this will happen here. So if you do that, just wipe that off with your cloth, or you can use a baby wipe. Make sure it's dried before you add it onto here, because this is water soluble ink from what I've just printed. Okay, so let's stamp that down. Give that a good press. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. Okay, so we're going to move this along now, so you need to wipe this off while we reposition it. So I'm going to move this down now, making sure that's still straight. And then we have this line here. I'm just going to line that up with the stamp, just like that. Also keeping it straight here with the score line. Happy with that. And then I can press that down. And then we'll do the other side. Okay, and there we have our stamping done. So let's quickly tidy up. It's very hot in here today. We're having a very warm autumn. It's not very Halloweeny at all at the moment. Okay, so I now have 2 of these. So all I'm going to do now is just fold all of the score lines. You can grab a bone folder just to help you along, and then we will assemble these together. So I'm going to be using glue today, but you can use double-sided tape. I would recommend the red line tape because that is the strongest. Don't forget this one here. I sometimes forget this line, so don't forget this line there. If you want to, you can glue these together first and then continue stamping along there if you don't like that interruption there with the stamping. That doesn't particularly bother me, but if that bothers you, just make one long line and then do all of your stamping along there. You can even just use an ordinary ink block if you don't have the platform. I forgot to mention that, but because I have the stamping platform, I just find that a lot easier to use. Okay, so we can now glue this last one together. Our box is coming together now, so we can turn this upside down and then glue those in place. So I'm just going to add some glue just to these flaps here, just to hold that down. And then on the bottom one, I'm just going to go all the way around the edge of that one and then press that down as well. So turn that over and just square everything up. That should be underneath, but I Okay, I'm done. It's a very hot day, so my glue is practically drying as I add it to the box. Okay, so we can tuck that in now. Pop those through these little lines here, these little holes. And there we have our spooky Gable box. I'm going to turn it round because of my boo-boo at the back there, so we'll have that at the back. And this is the front. So let's decorate now. So I have the words spooky already die cuts out. So let me show you the die set again. I love a good alphabet die set. So this one here is just the right size for adding our letters. So let's tip everything out and hope I don't lose everything on my black mat. Okay, so I'm just going to glue these on and I'm going to tie some ribbon on, and that is our Halloween Gable box finished. So I'm just going to quickly add these on before I glue them down, so then I know that everything is spaced out properly. Okay, so here we have our finished Gable box. So I've added another 2 of these orange ones over the 2 O's there. I've added some black and orange ribbon, and I just think that looks really cute. So my ribbon I got from eBay. I like to get them from there because sometimes they have those offers where it's like 3 for 2 and things like that. So that's how I stock up on my ribbons, and how I keep them neat and tidy is just a simple elastic band, just like that. Okay, so if you like this project, give me a thumbs up. Everything is listed down below, and there's also international delivery available as well. So thank you very much for joining me today, and I'll see you again next time.